So what is that we are going to discuss? It's primarily on the mental health. Mind is nothing but your body, and body is nothing but your mind. Without mind, your body has no value. Without body, your mind has no place to live and work. So for every activity that you do, consciously, unconsciously, your mind plays a vital role. Just remember that. That is why adjusting any alignments of your body can directly impact the adjustment of your mind. That is why I am putting body into the first place. And most of our mental challenges, our body plays a role there. Manam disturb aachina, odambu disturb agum. Odambu disturb aachina, manasu disturb agum. Rendume it's correlated. It's all interlinked. So we are working from the body and the energy to set right your mind. Some of you who came for the mental, set righting, you can definitely feel some of them as automatically getting all right. If you would have felt so much stress earlier, you can see the stress levels would have come down without even telling that I have a solution for your stress. Because we are touching the body, because we are touching the energy system of your body, the same energy which works for your mind is working for your body. So when I shake your body, your energy shakes, same energy is being used by your mind, so mind gets it. When we give this savasana, this shantyasana, the whole relaxation, even 5 minutes relaxing of the whole entire body is associating with your mind, so mind relaxes. Every time I give you a relaxing technique, the mind also goes so relaxed, right? So that means we are working on your mind. Now today I'm going to give you a small concept as to how you can approach your life with the existing setting of your mind. Every one of us who are here, including me, having our own way of understanding things, right? For the same object that is shown to you in front of you, every one of us will have a different idea, different approach, different viewpoint. So that is why all of us are different. All of us can think differently. So our views can differ. That is one basic point. Now today I'm going to ask the question. ஒரு கேள்வி உங்களை கேட்கிறேன். இப்ப நீங்க ஒரு சேலஞ்சில் இருக்கீங்க, ஏதோ ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்குது, ஒரு மென்டல் சேலஞ்ச் ஆர் சம் ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் இஷ்யூ ஆர் சம் சோஷியல் இஷ்யூ, எனிதிங், யூ ஹாவ் அ சேலஞ்ச். வாட் இஸ் த வே யூ அப்ரோச் அ சேலஞ்ச்? உங்க ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு, அதை ரிசால்வ் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு நினைச்சீங்கன்னா எப்படி நீங்க ரிசால்வ் பண்றதுக்கு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அதை அணுகுவீங்க? யாரோ ஒருத்தர் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம். ஐ ஸ்டார்ட் ஃப்ரம் நிதிஷ். How do you approach first? Basic-ஆ இது சரி தவறுலாம் கிடையாது, உங்க வியூ பாயிண்ட சொல்லுங்க டக்கு.
I will see the cause of the problems. ஏன் வந்ததுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த சேலஞ்ச்.
நீங்க அதோட ரூட்டை கண்டுபிடிக்க ட்ரை பண்ணுவீங்க. கரெக்ட்டுங்களா?
ஆமா.
ஓகே, அதுக்கு அப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க?
ரூட்டை கண்டுபிடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் அதை லைக் சால்வ் பண்ணுவேன்.
சால்வ் பண்ண ட்ரை பண்ணுவீங்க. கரெக்ட்டுங்களா? ஓகே, so you will approach and see what is the problem and how we can resolve it. அதுக்கான எஃபர்ட் எடுத்து ரிசால்வ் பண்ண ட்ரை பண்ணுவீங்க, ரிசால்வ் பண்ணுவீங்க. வெரி குட், சூப்பர். I'll go with Aishwarya Ravichandran.
Sir, I will write it down. Like write it down what is the problem and what are the solutions and alternative solutions for that problem.
Okay. Then you will start applying the direction of working towards the solution. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, super. இன்னொரு ஐஸ்வர்யா சொல்லுங்க. ஐஸ்வர்யா,
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் என்ன எதுக்காக அந்த பிரச்சனை வந்துச்சு அப்படின்னு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பார்த்துட்டு அப்புறம் கரெக்டா அதை சால்வ் பண்ண பார்க்கணும்.
ஓகே, ரிசால்வ் பண்ண ட்ரை பண்ணுவீங்க. எக்ஸலென்ட். யூ ஆர் ஆல்சோ ஃபாலோயிங் இன் சேம் லைன். காயத்ரி மேம், ஓவர் டு யூ. How will you approach a problem for going towards solution?
Yeah, so there are some problems that I'm confident that I can handle, sir. So I'm totally good with them, and though they are difficult tasks, I can handle them very easily.
Okay.
But there are some things which, though they are very, very simple or easy, I just can't accept them. So I take some time over them.
Okay.
I kind of think a lot. Then when I'm not able to take it much, then I talk to my husband or brother, or I have some pretty close friends. I talk to them. So sort of makes my mind better, and then I start tackling it. That's it.
Super, super. Very good. Now, a small clarity, I'm just asking you from your answer. I'm saying, what is the approach you do? Will you analyze the problem first and then do it, or how will you jump into approaching the problem itself?
It's I always think about the logic, the way it flows, and I try to see sometimes directly handling it if it's a straight thing. Otherwise, try to find ways around it.
Okay.
I always try to see the root cause or the logic of what's happening.
Why it has happened and how we can resolve it.
Exactly.
Super,
I need
super.
to know the reason. Otherwise, I can't do it.
Correct. Okay, super. These are all opinions. There's no right or wrong answers. Every one of you are contributing to the opinions, and everyone will get some insights also from others' answers. Bharati சொல்லுங்கம்மா. ஏதாவது ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம்னா எப்படி நம்ம அப்ரோச் பண்ணுவோம்? ஒரு ப்ராப்ளத்தை சால்வ் பண்றதுக்கு எப்படி நம்ம கையாளுவோம்?
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எதனால அந்த ப்ராப்ளம் வந்ததுன்னு பார்ப்போம். அதுக்கப்புறம் சால்வ் பண்றது. அதுக்கப்புறம் சரி சால்வ் பண்ண முடியலன்னா ஹஸ்பண்ட் கிட்ட அப்படியே அந்த ப்ராப்ளத்தை சொல்லி அவங்க எனக்கு எதனா சொல்யூஷன் சொல்லுவாங்க.
ஓகே. சோ ஒரு ஹெல்ப் எடுத்துப்பீங்க. கரெக்ட்டுங்களா? முதல்ல எதனால வந்ததுன்னு பாப்பீங்க. உங்களால சால்வ் பண்ண முடியுதான்னு பாப்பீங்க. ஒருவேளை உங்களுக்கு முடியலன்னா ஹெல்ப் எடுத்துப்பீங்க. யார் உங்களுக்கு சப்போர்ட்டிவா கொடுக்கக்கூடியவங்களோ அவங்க ஹெல்ப் எடுத்துப்பீங்க. உங்க கேஸ்ல ஹஸ்பண்ட். ஓகே, ஃபைன். வெரி குட். Now, Lata ma'am, finally.
No, I have two options. Now I'm a student of yours and I'm a teacher as well. So I'm in a dilemma that do I have to talk as a student or as a teacher's point of view? That is the dilemma which is going on. But anyway, I find out the root cause, what it is exactly, and then where we have reached. From there, I do that reverse engineering, how this problem arises. So step by step, when I go back, I may find out some kind of a hurdles that leads to this problem. If it is an individual problem, then I can talk to the concerned person, I can resolve it. But if it is a team problem, that has to be discussed with all the colleagues or whoever is involved. Even if whoever is not involved also, we can discuss and we can get some solution. So that is a personal point of view. From teacher's point of view, to the students, if it is an individual issue, then I have to call them separately and discuss not only their academics, their personal, their mental, their psychological aspects, putting it all together, integrate it, and finally we have to get a solution for that. So
Super. Okay, now let me give my viewpoint. My viewpoint or my learning, actually, whatever I have learned out of my things and experience and subjects and dealing with the people and all, what is the most important urgent need when you are approaching a problem? The problem already arisen, correct? For whatever may be the reason, whether I am the reason for that problem or my immediate family members are the reasons, or some extended family members, or my workforce, wherever I'm working, professional area, or the society by itself. It can be any different layers. Just keep on following me. So, ஒரு ப்ராப்ளத்தை அப்ரோச் பண்றதுக்கு நீங்க அதுக்கு முன்னாடி whatever may be the reason, என்ன வந்திருந்தாலும் first who is getting affected out of the problem? Who is getting affected out of the problem? You may be the number one. Primary damaging area is you. Then you also may have some more people who are associated with the problem may affect. It's a chain reaction. Someone does some issue or activity பண்ணிட்டீங்க, and because of that one problem arises, and that problem affects you primarily. Because you are getting affected, maybe your spouse, your children, or other family members gets affected. Is it okay? It's a chain reaction. You got it, no? So first and foremost, you are the person getting the pain, number one. Now, should I take the pain, suffer with the pain till I find who is the cause for it, what is the root cause, and analyze that, talk to them and try to negotiate with them, and resolve with them and then solve my pain? Should I take that much of time and then resolve my pain, or should I just come out of the pain first and then approach the root cause? What is the right way? Anybody can say. What should I do first? Now pain level I'm just suffering right now. I'm fully painful right now because of some reasons. Should I continue to suffer and then slowly sit down and see the root cause and resolve with the people? It cannot be possible within 1 second, right? It's not a miracle. It's not going to just happen like a magic. So somebody needs to be convinced, somebody needs to be enlightened, somebody needs to be blamed, somebody needs to be requested. So many things will happen because stakeholders are having different people connected with the problem, maybe having different challenges to cope up with your viewpoint, correct? If everybody is adjustable, I will not get the pain because there is a difference only. I am getting the pain right now, correct? No? So now I am in pain now. I am suffering with the pain. But right now, should I continue to suffer for some time till I negotiate with all the people and then come to a conclusion, resolve it, then become happy? Or should I first become happy, then happily approach things and do it? What should be the way? What is your best acceptable way?
Make ourselves
Now, whether it is possible or not, different. If I'm giving you two choices, instantly become happy, then you resolve it. Is that okay? Or no. Be in pain, start resolving. Which do you choose? Which one you choose?
first one.
All of you, just raise your hand if you choose the first one. I want to become happy first and then resolve it. First one. All of you, right? எல்லாருக்குமே அதான விருப்பம் இருக்கு. நான் முதல்ல என்ன ஹாப்பியா மாத்திக்கிறேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் I'll start looking into this thing. So I am suffering with the pain and then resolving it, approaching the problem as a reference. What if the problem is not able to be identified? What if I'm not able to identify the root cause at all? Will I not continue my suffering? Yes or no?
Yes.
Even after finding the root cause, what if I'm not able to fix it? I don't have enough resources to fix it. I'm not able to fix the problem by myself. I'm not able to take somebody's help to fix the problem. Or the people who are involved are not adjusting to my viewpoint. They take their own point. We have a conflict. We are continuously having a conflict. What will happen to my problem? It exists, right? Are you all agree? Yes? Okay. Now I have another viewpoint. Let the reason be anything. Me, I am the sufferer. Okay? So the other approach is, the second approach is making myself happy and then looking for the options of resolving. Is it very interesting? Is it not very interesting? The question is how to make myself happy, how to resolve it. That's all. So what happens when I make myself happy first? I am so rejuvenated, I am so clear, I am so relaxed, and then again search for a root cause, negotiate with the people, and align with the people and try to resolve. Is that okay? My technique now is how do I instantly make myself happy? Why? Because anyway, for analyzing the problem, நீங்க root cause எல்லாம் கண்டுபிடிச்சு எல்லாம் resolve பண்ணி வந்தாலும் என்னவா மாற போறீங்க நீங்க? You are going to become happy only. Correct? So why not you make that first and then do the resolution? Suppose you become happy first and start approaching, even if it is instantly you are able to fix it, then anyway you are becoming going to happy again, continuing your happiness. Suppose if it takes more time and people are not cooperating, it takes long time, but you are not suffering. But during that time, but it may look strange. The first point only is everybody's doing it, correct? Everybody does by looking in why problem came, talk to the people, resolve it and all that. The second point, not much of the people approach, but it's an approach. Where I'm going to do it? Lata ma'am said reverse working. There is something called reverse working. If now I become happy, from there I start looking back step by step and resolve it. But how do I instantly make myself happy? You have to shift your viewpoint to instantly unconditional to happiness. Unconditional shift. Instantly. How do I do that? Let the reason be anything. Underline, let the reason be anything for my unhappiness. Right now, I don't want to continue my unhappiness state of mind. I want to become happy. So for that, I shift my focus instantly with whatever has happened in my life with the happiness. You would have had all happy, list of your happenings so far, right? In the past. You also would have had a lot of challenges in the past, correct? You may have a lot of experience of happiness happened in the life. So pick any of 3 happy moments of your life. Irrelevant, unconditional. You may have a problem here different, but you may pick up a happy moment to something different. No relevancy. Pick for something from your childhood. Pick something from your teens. Pick something from your college days. Pick something from any of your stage of your life. Absolutely no relevant. Instantly pick at least 3 or 2. Start just focusing on that and be happy. Shift yourself to happiness. Is it workable? All of you? Is it possible? You can try it. It might not be possible instantly for some of you. But checkpoint is, I don't want any conditions for becoming happy. Only if this is resolved, I become happy. If that is the case, one problem will get resolved. Another problem will creep up. By then you resolve it by seeing the root cause, another one will come up. Small one. Small things, but it will add up. And it will ruin your day. Am I right? Am I with you? All of you? One major problem is there when you take time, you get resolved it. When you turn back, another problem will be in queue. When you resolve it, another problem will come in queue. And chain of problems will make you depressed. You go with a suppression and depression. Now I am telling you, let the problem be anything, unconditionally shift it. But we are not avoiding the problem. Shift yourself to happiness and then happily look at the root cause. Maybe your viewpoint will change. With the pain, when you look at the problem, you may not be able to see the problem clearly. You may not be able to see the other person's viewpoint when you are in pain, when you are in anger, when you are in disturbed state of your mind. Am I right? You all agree with me? When I am disturbed, when somebody comes, talks to me nicely also, they will respond so irritably. No, I am already disturbed. Don't talk. They may be happily coming and talking to me freshly. But I will not talk to them properly because I am disturbed internally. My state of individual, why? Because I am having fight with one person. I am disturbed. That person has gone. Freshly, one more person comes. He or she is nowhere relevant to my unhappy state because the person cause is somewhere else. But this person who is coming newly, I will show the irritation there. Is it not happening? Sometimes it happens, right? We are not able to control. They will say, what happened? I am not talking to anything. You are showing some irritation. Are you disturbed? No? Did I come in wrong time with you? Like that they'll ask, no? Then only you raise, no. Sorry, that guy or that girl has disturbed me. So I was in bad mood when you came. I'm sorry. You may ask an excuse. Correct, no? It happens sometimes for us. So now remember, let the reason be anything. I don't want to find any reason. But I want to shift myself to happiness. For that, I pick randomly from my earlier experience of happy happenings in my life. First show some, shift my angle of look there, make myself comfortable, then sit down and try to find a root cause and do it at my own pace of time. Is that okay? Is it possible? For that, what do you do? Leisurely, sit down and try to list out all the good happenings of your life sometime. From the childhood, whatever has happened so nicely, try to list out as a journal. வீட்டில் உட்காந்துட்டு சின்ன வயசுல இருந்து இதுவரை என்னெல்லாம் நடந்ததோ ஹாப்பி மூமெண்டா ஒரு லிஸ்ட் போடுங்க. சும்மா லிஸ்ட் போடுங்க, ரேண்டமா வரட்டும். அது முன்ன பின்ன கூட மாறி இருக்கட்டும். It can be jumbled, not a problem. 5 years old, that time you enjoyed one happy moment, write it. 15 years old, write it. Again, 12 years old, it comes to your mind, write it. 8 years old, it's okay. You write randomly also. All are good memories. Now pick all the database of your happy memories and every day just go through that happy memories once அந்த லிஸ்ட் எடுத்து சும்மா அப்படியே பாருங்க, ரேண்டமா பாருங்க. Just see. When you do that, when you keep on looking at that happy instance of your life, கூட ஒன்று ஆட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Whenever you see that, you start thanking to those people who have contributed the happy instances for you. Gratitude. Gratitude journal. Correct? நன்றி சொல்றது எல்லாருக்கும் தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும். But you formalize it. தெரியாதவங்களும் ஒரு நியூஸா இருக்கட்டும். Some of you have already attended my program, my 30 days signature program. So you would have already know about it. Right now, I'm requesting you, at your leisure time, list out all the happy moments of your life. Every day, just casually have a look at it and try to thank for every point of that listing. Somebody would be the reason for it, right? You answer, you thank them, show your gratitude with your happy, fullest happy moment. Is it okay? Possible? Every day when you look at those happy moments with happiness, number one, your happiness quotient of the day also increases. And since you are seeing that list every day, instantly whenever you want, randomly you can pick up 3 things. Then you don't have to search. Because readily it's there in your brain. It's already there, rejuvenated. You keep on doing it for some time, maybe for about 2 months, let's say. Every day you look at that good list of things. After that, at least 21 days or 48 days, when you repeatedly do something, it becomes a habit. And the data வந்து உங்க மனசுல அப்படியே பசுமையா ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷா இருக்கும். Then whenever you are coming across a challenge, before even getting the challenge resolved, pick any of these 3 from the random list, become first happy. Then you start looking into the root cause. Analyze properly, resolve it. No doubt, you are going to only solve the problem, but happily approach the problem is solved. Is that clear? Is this approach seems to be something unique and better? Because you are saving your emotional health. You are becoming so happy. And remember, whenever you are doing some activity, when you are disturbed, the activity's quality will be different. Whenever you are becoming happy and then do some activity, the quality of activity, the outcome of activity is going to be much, much better. So I am requesting you, become happy first and approach next. My solution is what? After resolving also, I am becoming happy only. But there is no condition here. Only if the problem is resolved, I become happy. That is a condition, right? The problem in our life is, one problem comes, I resolve. Just even after, before enjoying the happiness out of the resolution, I get another problem. Regardless of whatever happens, my being is happy all the time. Condition is I become happy all the time. I am staying in the happy mood. Whether I am getting a happy experience or sad experience, I resolve it scientifically. I resolve it in a process way, but I am always remaining, trying to be happy. Is it okay? Clear? And this is the message for you today. And try to look up this. And maybe if you have some personal opinions, differences, you have still more doubt, you can always reach me one-on-one. Text me. Personally, I am requesting you, even if it is okay, things to be okay, you can just text me. Okay, this seems to be good. This seems to be having some difference. I heard about something differently, now you are telling differently. It's okay, you can share. It can be a learning for me also. Whatever I learned and experience, I'm trying to share. I'm not the one who created this. Whomsoever is coming for a therapy with me, I am doing this only. First, make them happy. Unconditionally make them happy. With their own resources. I am not going to give them anything extra to make them happy. They have happiness within themselves. I'll help them to identify that happiness and trying to bring that happiness state of mind first, and then help them to find out their pain points and resolve with available resources. Maybe they themselves do it, or they take the help of their own people and do it. The problem is, we have chains of problems coming up. To face the problem continuously one after the other, you need to be happy. You need to be self-loving person. You need to make yourself so reliant and energetic to face the problem in a nice way. And another point, lastly, most of the time, we don't realize the happy moments of our own self. Remember, so many good things are happening. We take it for granted. We never even feel that we are happy all the time. Most of the time we are happy, but we don't feel that happiness within us. Only when there is a problem comes, we jump from earth to air. Correct? Sky to earth we jump. But when the very smooth running is happening, we don't even bother. Every day we are getting up, our eyes are opening. Is it not a miraculous thing? One day if my eyes are closed and I'm not able to see, will I not cry? Cry like anything, no? But did I feel every day, oh, my eyes are opening, I'm able to hear, I'm able to speak, I'm able to walk, I'm able to eat well, my digestive system is okay, my heart is beating, my breathing is happening. So many things are happening monotonously every day. Did I feel gratification for that? Did I feel happy about it? Just because it is happening every day without any efforts, I take it for granted. Similarly, for my spouse, for my children, if they are happily doing everything, I take them for granted. When something goes wrong one day, I annoy them. Correct, no? Looking at from the happiness angle by yourself, you will start identifying all the good things and pay your gratitude then and there. You happily face everything. Oh, for every good thing that is happening, you will become thankful. Instantly, you become a person of showing your gratitude. So you become an entirely different personality. You will always feel people looking at you differently now. Hey, what happened? You seem to be so pleasant. People around you will start identifying you. You don't have to go and tell them you are doing yoga. People identify you by the way how you express your face, express your wordings, express your behaviors. In all that, the change will happen. You start approaching in this methodology. Don't do anything, don't express anything to others. Don't tell them that you are doing this kind of practice. Do it your own self first. Experience it. Then your activity, your facial expression, your words, the words of kindness will automatically show that some change, positive changes happened within you. First of all, you will realize that. In 24 hours, if I ask you how many hours on an average you are happy means, you will say few hours only today. But when you approach like this, in this adaptation, you will feel that number of hours of your happiness will automatically increase. Because no conditions, no. There is no conditions required. There is no if-else condition. Only happiness. Let the whole thing happen. Anything happen in my life, I am happy all the time. You know why? You are already a happy being. You are a happy being already. You have 5 bodies, out of which bliss body is 1. Physical body, energy body, mind body, intellect body, and bliss body. This bliss body is a continuous happy state of your mind internally. Now I am just bringing that into the surface, making you to be always realizing that blissful state of your mind. I'm not doing anything extra. I'm asking you to just look at from the point of view so that you always connect your bliss body to become always a blissful person. Let anything happen around you, good thing or bad thing or anything, you stay in the mind of happiness and blissful and still work for a solution, still enjoy the happiness, still approach the problem to go for a solution very appropriately, very scientifically, so happily. And by the byproduct is, you will not make anybody strainful. You will not start blaming people. Okay, what happened? It's done. It's already gone. Let me see what we can do from now. You will not blame people. Okay, it has happened now. How can I do it? How can you help me to come out of it? How can you change yourself? How can you help me to understand you much better? Approach will be there differently. In my session also, I utter this word. If you all of you say that you are not able to understand my talk right now, I will only feel, okay, I have not given you the talk the way that you can understand. Understand, no? I will not think that, okay, you are not in the level of understanding my talk. I will not take that way. I think I have not tuned up to all of yours level, up and down or medium and all, to deliver. Maybe I have not used the appropriate words. I have not used the appropriate techniques, appropriate tone of my voice, appropriate words of my expressions or words. That is how I think. So now, when you are having a problem, when you are when you are having a peace of mind, that time your approach will change. Hey, I think that there is some difference of opinion. Why not we look at it? Instead of telling you are the problem, you say, how can we together solve the problem? Now we have a problem. Come to me. Let's sit down and talk. Let's have a cup of coffee. When you are happy, you will offer a cup of coffee with the people who are having problem with you. When you are annoying, when you are the different disturbed state, you will not do that now. You will only be so blameable person, blame-oriented person. Correct? I think I'm able to share what I thought I should share it to you today. You have any opinions or any questions on to ask? You can ask me now. Whether you're able to understand, you can unmute. All of you, please unmute and just give a few words.
Hello, sir. The solution-oriented approach that I have tried for past 2 weeks, and I think that one works. So I'm going to continue with that even in future.
Thank you, thank you. So you are already done, but I don't know that you are following it because already you are having some sessions with other therapists. So I know he or she would have given you. So now, good that you follow that. Maybe mine is little more adding to you unconditional. That approach will not have that unconditional factor there. Maybe I'm adding little more cream to your approach. Add on that. Yeah. You got it, no? Because I also know that approach. I'm adding little more very practical, down to earth thing.
Yes, you did. Actually, you did.
Yes, that is what is my USP is all about. Let the actual therapy be actual. I don't touch, I don't change it. But I'm trying to bring that so simplified so that everyone who are with me in their own life, how can go and apply? I try to become, make it so simple that way. Maybe that simplicity will help you out definitely. So add both and try to do something much better.
I'll do that.
Thank you. From you?
Thank you.
Sir. Yeah, sir. This approach does seem good, sir. Thing is, when executing it, the mind says the right thing, but when we do it, somewhere it gets converted and we do the rubbish thing. I don't know how that happens. Yeah. But yeah, the approach is definitely good, and I do understand it. It should be the way to do things.
Okay. The mind goes to that level. Why? Because so far we have been only conditioning with the suffering. Remember, as I told you, there are 100 things happening. 80 things are going normal. 20 things are having problem. But the 20 thing is eating up the 80%. 80-20 rule, no? In the management, they say 80-20. 20% of the people work for the 80% of the results of the organization. You all know it. Yes. So like that, only 20% of the problem is eating up 80% of our lifetime. Yes, when you shift the 20% into the happy moment, and all 100% is yours. It's a habit again. You have to rebuild the habit. Don't worry. You start from today. You start looking at it. There may be a struggle. It's not going to happen in one day overnight. It's not a quick fix. Your brain, neural network is formed in different way now. So far, however it has been conditioned, it is there. Now we are going to shift it slowly, one after the other. Things will change from 21 days minimum to 48 days to 60 days. Let's say when you keep on approaching this, one day you will have the whole approach itself will be like that. People will be so surprised with all the challenges. How are you being so cool? You will be the coolest person in the world when you start doing it. So continue, just begin now. Okay. So anybody else? Latan, Nitish.
Actually, I need to practice it. Application-wise, it is hard for me, but still, I'm trying to do it. So far, it is good.
Very good. You have already done my course, so I've already given you this approach with a flip name. So continue to do that. Okay. I think whatever I've given there is already been now. With all of them present, I've given you technique. And you have already learned this, so continue. Thank you. Aishwarya, R.
Yes, sir. Today's section is very useful, and I will try to do it
Very good. நான் உங்களுக்கு இதுக்கு முன்னாடி இதை கொடுத்ததில்லை. ஸோ பிகாஸ் யூ ஹவ் நாட் கம் இன் தட் மாடியூல், யூ கேம் ஆன் அ ரெகுலர் ஆசனா ப்ராக்டிஸ் மாடியூல் தான் வந்திருக்கீங்க. That is another reason I want to also include some of you, at least one session strongly in one day. I just want to give so that you are also getting benefited out of it as a byproduct. You make use of it. For the continuity, what you are making in even this online asanas, I want to give you an additional or cream of this. Okay, enjoy that and start using it. At your age, at your age of teen right now, definitely it will be much be useful. Start now. You have a long way to go, so make that long way to be so happy journey for you. Okay, Lata ma'am, finally from you.
And I'm really wanted to go back again to my teen and start to my new life, because that much inputs that you have given. So if I get a good guide like you when I was in 20s, I think I would have achieved so much things. But better late than never. And this is a wonderful session. And with all my experience and your guidance and the new input informations, whatever you have given to me, let me also include in my day-to-day routine and follow it up. I'm really happy to be with your student.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. It's my pleasure to share all my experience. Only thing is, in all our sessions, you will feel that it is rising up. Just why? Because people who have attended before April, they know that the first module was not there. The first module of working out was not there at all. It was newly introduced. Within the same time, I'm plugging it. Earlier, my asana numbers was only about 60. The same time, it was only 60 numbers. Now I increased to 74 numbers within the same time. So I have to help you out quickly to progress as well as add more and more cream to that. You have only that limited number of hours for us. So still I am trying to give my best possible. So thank you so much for listening. Goodbye to you and have a wonderful day. And நாளைக்கு நல்லா ரெஸ்ட் எடுத்துக்கோங்க. We'll meet on Monday once again. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Good night and good morning to some of you. Take care.
Thank you, sir.